slide off, please? Thank you.
And that's where we start.
Good job.
Why is it always me? Always me.
Because you're the one
You're
that
not
talks the
shut
most.
down?
All right, that's fair. I never know how to shut up.
So if I remember correctly, we were about to sacrifice Malagos to the vampire, right?
Excuse you. If you know what? I'm not going to stay within 15 feet of you. You'll be charmed. That's fine.
You would find the
I
vampire charming. I don't know what I mean by that. Just said it.
I don't know what you mean by that either. Sir?
They've been out during the
caught me
day.
off guard.
And they're around water, so they're vampire-like. Isn't that what we decided? But not actual vampires.
I don't think we never did actually figure out what it actually was, but we did agree that it was definitely vampire-esque.
Minus daylight
That
and
seems
running
like us.
water, because we don't know the lore of this world.
Yeah.
I wonder who does
and,
know the lore.
The person who wrote it all.
Mia has a new. Mia also has a new great sword. Who took the lens of the in between?
Not I, said the blind man.
Oh my
Don't
God,
ask, I have
that's
no idea.
right. A shiny new weapon to add to my arsenal of 85,000 pounds of weapons.
Heck yeah.
How do you carry
It looks
all
like
that?
I took the lens of the in between.
I'm strong as hell.
She has lots of belts.
Makes me
Also
wonder if I
that.
should start worrying about encumbrance.
The answer is no.
I mean, I have no issue with that.
Okay,
Me and
Travis,
my
no one asked you.
86 pounds of equipment.
Well, wait, I was gonna say, wait a minute. Would it not matter if you just like do your whole astral thing where they like aren't your weapons like not? Oh fuck! What is the word I'm looking for?
I can no longer summon them like a Hexblade Warlock because I am no longer an Eldritch Knight. So they are corporeal alt at the time.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I do not have everything on my person that I used to keep on my person for that reason.
Mia looks like the protagonist at the end game of medieval action RPG.
I don't know what that reference means.
50 million weapons tied to
I mean, I
every.
figured that was along the lines. So.
Yeah.
Got like 5 blades on your back, 3 on your sides.
Yeah, you strap the
Daggers
little ones
everywhere.
to your leg. You keep one in your bustier. You got them on your back. It's fine. I have plenty of room.
Well, as long as you feel like you can manage all of that,
Thanks for the
it's not
sub.
my problem to deal with.
No,
Right.
and people seem pretty thankful when they don't die.
Exactly.
That's true.
Thanks, Charlotte, for the gifts of the subs.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You love when people sub.
Well,
Thanks for the sub.
I am going, once all these subs go through, I'm going to pop us into the theme song and we can get right back into it.
Let's go.
Thanks for the sub.
Straight.
When was the last time we actually played? Because I feel like it's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years.
Thanks for the sub.
Pumpkin Cakes with the first chat. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the Club of Insanity.
Well, we ain't there yet, but
You sure about that?
All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna do the theme song, and then we're gonna get into this. No announcements. Hope you all had a good Easter. Here we go. We are back.
Yay! And no
Ooh.
sacrifices were made.
So the most recap
Yep.
I'm gonna give you is you guys explored all the tunnels. You did find a body, and you found a small stash of washed up crates and such.
I will say the one thing that I do really remember was Mia had her shadow clone thing, and it found a graveyard of bodies underwater.
Yeah, I found all the villagers that were being replaced.
Oh, that's
by the
right. And then we
body
came.
snatchers.
Oh, what lies below? That's oof. And then I also remember we got to an area. And
We
isn't
found
this
the old
area?
guy.
Yeah, the actual chief.
That's
Which
the
then-
spot on the map with the skull and
Carrig.
And no, it wasn't the actual chief. It was one. It was the elder, or rather, former elder.
Oh, my
Carrot.
brain was sitting here thinking it was the chief. That's why we're like, oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, no. The chief is Chief Yomble.
Right. I'm terrible with their names.
I still
Look,
want to
I'll
call
remember
Karag Kirag.
Carrig. Yeah, oh my
Keurig.
god, you could almost call him Keurig.
Yeah.
Almost.
He makes great coffee.
Either way, I suppose it won't matter for too much longer because he's already dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was the body we found.
I thought we just said it was the elder.
Yeah,
Is he
Kirag.
Oh. Cool, brain. Look, I don't have many excuses outside of I had general anesthesia last week and my brain got wiped clean. That's my only excuse.
Makes sense
Fair
why you
enough.
don't remember about the whole Malagos being sacrificed plan.
Garganath, you're
Right.
gonna be the one sacrificed if you keep going on about that. Sacrifice you in the name of Bahamut.
Okay, wait, let's talk about this.
What's there
Oh,
left
now
to
we
talk
can talk
about?
about it.
What's there left to talk about?
It's just bye, Garganath. In the name of Bahamut.
I don't know about that.
Yep.
Anyway,
Sacrifice me, you get the wrath of God. Hopefully.
were we going to go and pierce the magic
Hopefully.
barrier and go face down whatever it was, or do we want to go and get the chief to try and back us up?
I feel like this would be something. So here's a good point. We're not worried that the chief is the one doing this, right?
I mean, we've got no guarantee. He was literally missing for a month before we ever even got to the island, so...
Mm-hmm.
There is a non-zero chance that he might have been replaced himself.
Well, Boogrash, what does your intuition tell you?
What does your intuition tell you? Wait, wasn't there there's not a magical barrier anywhere, is there?
Yeah.
Right, dishes, right?
Mia's shadow scouted ahead and found a barrier on the southern end of the water flow.
Right. This thing.
Yeah.
My intuition. I already explained that the chief was gone while communing with the heart of the island.
You know what? Here's a better question. Do we have faith in ourselves that we could be handle this? Like, after everything we have done, everything we have faced together.
Of course.
What about this?
Wait, what was that?
What's so hard about this?
I think the hardest part is just getting some of us. Wait, hold on. Out of character. Did we already get through the water area? Because I'm starting to remember that like Malagus was like, how am I supposed to swim?
We calculated that you could hold your breath long enough to make it. So you can hold your breath amount of 1 minute plus your constitution, or 1 minute for every point of your constitution?
I believe it is holding breath is 1 minute equals each plus of your constitution, yeah.
And my constitution is a +1.
So you got a minute. The minimum is 30 seconds. So like if you have a -1, it's 30 seconds you can hold your breath for.
That's not very long.
I mean, a minute is a long time.
10
But
rounds.
is it long enough to actually get all the way over there is the question.
No, I'm sorry. No. It's 1 minute. 1 plus your constitution modifier. So if you have a +1, you've got
would
2
have-
minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh.
Then I've got all of 3 minutes.
I should be okay then. Alright.
Yeah, I think we calculated last time that everyone should be able to make it through. I can hold my breath for 4 minutes. So I could help people if they need it.
Suffocation is only that you don't add that extra minute.
Well,
We don't care, so that's fine.
Malagos, after a minute of suffocating, you will die.
Cool.
Huh.
So really you have 3 minutes. Well, 2
Yeah.
minutes and 59 seconds.
2 minutes and 59 seconds.
Without saying
Alright,
anything, Garganoth is
let's
going to
do
try
this.
to hold his breath to see if he could do it.
So
Just
right,
not telling
our
anybody.
options last time were leave and leave and talk to the chief first, or just go through and see if we can combat the magic barrier.
Well, you did have the plans to go to the heart of the island
In the morning.
in the morning. Yes, with the
Right.
chief.
So we should probably. And we're underground, so none of us knows what fucking time it is.
When we left, it wasn't like even midnight, right? Like it was,
It was barely after nightfall.
yeah.
The expression on Garganoth's face is slowly growing more intense.
Yarg, should we go party? Let's do. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
His face is getting a little red.
He looks at you but says nothing.
Mia just
Breathe.
lets it happen. If you want to do it, by all means.
Oh, goodness.
Garg's new kink unlocked.
Garg, friend, just take a deep breath.
I guess it's gonna
please.
start
I
staring
personally
back.
think you can do better, Garg. I don't think you should breathe yet.
Disappointment.
Gar- Garganoth looks confused, but you can see the vein on his forehead start to bulge a little bit.
Your forehead's bulging already? Shame, sir. Shame.
Malagos, you're giving mixed signals.
I know. I decided to start joining the party. Yeah. Can't beat him, might as well join him.
All
Well,
right.
technically,
well,
joining him would be not breathing.
Oh, I mean joining you guys in whatever we're doing to the Garg. I don't know.
You're doing what to Garg?
Poking at you.
So, are we going?
Yeah, let's go. Once Garg gets his breath.
Did everyone
Stares at
pack
him.
light enough that they won't sink to the bottom?
That's
Looking
just
at
my
you,
natural
heavy metal.
That's just my natural state of being. I'm just too heavy to float. Especially with
Well-
armor.
I hope so, because I have this shield of floating in my backpack, and I don't know how it's going to affect me going underwater. It's going to be interesting to find out.
Well, if you
Worst
put
case
it on
scenario,
your
I'll
back,
hold on to you. and we'll
it'll
sink.
keep you at the top.
Oh boy.
We'll just tie a rope to Garg and drag him along the top of the cave.
You know what, Garg? Can we be like bobbers? Like, you take a turn at the top, I'll take a turn at the top if we need it.
Well, I suppose I could store it in the bag of holding in the meantime, but
I mean,
It's not
all
much fun.
Water. It doesn't matter.
Gar,
You're at the
you'll
top.
be fine. Read the description of your shield.
read. Well, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, one moment. Garganoth looks for it, rummages through his pockets for his reading glasses.
Did you keep these?
He's gonna lower them down to his nose, raise his head, and squint really strongly, looking down.
My
He's
God.
just gotta find
Ow.
the tag hanging off the shield that has the instructions. It's a little laminated card.
Sir, you didn't even read the instruction manual.
But
You've
kudos
just
for
been-
keeping it. I just throw that shit away.
That's true.
No, it's moments like these where it's good to remind myself. It's why I keep them handy.
I don't
Okay,
have
upon
to-
further review, I should be okay.
All right, so we're going to go and try and kick something's ass. Cool.
Yes. All right.
By that, you mean we're going to try to make it through a magic barrier.
I mean,
I
I have-
Was that considered the actual issue?
I do have enough energy to dispel magic.
Okay,
I should be
well,
able
that's
to
all we
dispel
need then.
barrier.
Because I can't. Let's go. And Mia dives on in.
Malagos is gonna go like 2 people after Mia.
Cool.
She's not dead
Guess
last.
Travis is
and-
going next.
Garganoth is he's gonna finish his small loaf of stale bread in his pocket. It's now or never.
Let's go, Garg. I'll hold on to you in case you float.
Garganoth is gonna take a running head start and then dive with a little plop.
Okay.
Harry will be
just-
watching this.
Just checking, but we did make sure everybody had enough, right?
Had enough what?
Breath holding
Sounds
ability.
Well, if not, we'll certainly find out.
That's one way
Well-
to do it.
At least Kyrie has Ring of Swimming to swim faster.
Oh my God, Kyrie. You should have been at the front.
Well,
Well, now she's at the back to help whoever is not the best swimmer.
Me.
yep.
Malagos is gonna end up just walking along the bottom at a brisk pace.
Okay. 1 second here while I get this. Alright,
Sounds
so
about right.
real quick, what's everybody's constitution modifiers?
3.
2.
1.
Nobody has a minus?
1. No.
Nope.
No
They can hold their
minus.
breath for they can hold their breath for minus 15 seconds.
Well, the least amount you can have is
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yeah. So you have plenty of time. Okay, so as you all make your way through, it is fairly easy for you guys to, of course, make it to the end of the chamber of water. I'm talking this way because I'm stalling while I try and fix the thing that isn't working.
Yeah, we figured. We love you, Dumey.
As you pop out of the water, this chamber is familiar to Mia because she found it with her shadow. But the rest of you, it is a very quiet chamber. Just the dripping of water along the ceilings can be heard. And the magical barrier, which is almost invisible, blocks the only other cave out of this space.
Malagos would like to go up to the barrier.
Okay, what would you like to do with the barrier?
Let me double check how this works real fast. Ooh, okay.
What's up?
So first, Malagos is going to detect magic. Just to kind of get a gauge of what kind. So, like, her hand's gonna go on the symbol Bahamut on her chest plate, and she's gonna like hold her hand close to the barrier but not touching it, and say, Bahamut, help me gauge what blocks the path. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually cast it. I don't think I can get a gauge of like how strong it is, can I?
No.
Okay, but I can get a gauge of what type of magic it is.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
School.
It is of the Abjuration School of Magic.
The fuck? Do I get the sense that if I like, is this keeping something locked in, or is it keeping something locked out?
Very good question.
Detect magic cannot reveal the intent of the caster.
So it just tells me, so I only read the thingy.
And if we can't go through it from this end,
Oh,
it's
Does the
keeping
spell-
something out.
actually, no, a better question. Does the spell penetrate the barrier?
It does not.
Okay. Holding the same stance, she's going to focus specifically on that magical effect of this barrier, and she's going to say, Bahamut, help me remove this barrier blocking our path. And she's going to cast it at a level 3. And pray that's a high enough level.
Okay. Give me an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Charisma check. Plus your proficiency, which would be your 5.
Oh, well, my proficiency is 5, so it's a 21.
Malgos, as you concentrate on this barrier, imploring
Aww.
Bahamut to aid you, you feel that familiar brightness of Bahamut's power enfold around you like silvery wings. And as you press your hand forward into the surface of the barrier, it begins to dissipate.
Oh, okay. I also want to note that I do have, let me find it.
Sorry, really
Yeah.
quick, just to be clear, since it was mentioned in the last session, but not this one, Ugresh had no desire to get back into the water after his stint at sea, and he stayed behind to watch your backs.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine.
But
Garkanoth said he'll also be right back, but he still has his headset. This is what I meant to kick off, was just to make sure the path in front of us wasn't, like, make sure we're not walking into danger. Or if we are, that I can have, like, hopefully some kind of sense of what danger lies ahead, if it's of demonic.
60 feet in front of you.
Uh-huh.
At this moment, you sense nothing.
Okay. Malagos is going to... Wait, were they both? Ooh, and I still have Detect Magic is still set for... because it's concentration. And Dispel Magic is not concentration. So I'm going to leave Detect Magic up for a little bit. And that's just a sense of 30 feet. And I'm going to be like, okay, we're good so far. And Maga's going to carefully step where the barrier used to be. And start slowly walking through.
All right.
We should rather, just to make sure that, like, the effect is gone and there wasn't anything else hidden there.
As you step forward, roll me a... No, never mind.
Oh, she's great. I would have been prepared.
Hey, who was casting the light cantrip on my halberd? Was that Kyrie?
Me. I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Is that still going?
Melius-
Is that still going?
Let's see.
Duration 1 hour.
Probably then. Worst case, I probably would have just recasted it to keep it going. Since it's a
Alright.
cantrip.
Okay.
My ice cream melted into soup.
Good soup.
Let me check a couple things here and read through this to be very careful about what I'm doing here.
Don't claim to kill a paladin unless you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh.
So, are we ready to change maps?
Baby. Ooh.
It's a little dark in here.
It's very dark in here. As you step through the barrier and into the tunnel ahead, you are met with extreme darkness just past the edge of your lights. Because I believe Kyrie has a light source. Let me double check here. I believe Travis has one light source. And the other one comes from...
Travis is the light source. I think Kyrie put it on him.
Yeah.
No, she put it on my halberd. So I am carrying a light source.
Yes. I have vision
That's a
goggles
20
of
foot
night.
one. There we go.
Malagos also has goggles of night. I think. Yeah, I have goggles of night. But my thing just didn't reset on me and now it's acting weird.
I need to make sure he's actually... bright light of 20 feet. What color would you like the light to have been made?
Me?
Yeah,
White.
white light. Okay.
Yep, that way it's hopefully brighter.
And dim light. Okay. Hopefully that's
Alright.
working the right way.
Looks like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the bright white circle and then we got like faint. I'm going to
Yeah.
assume that Malagos can see it. There's 3 different pathways. Does this one look like it ends? Oh,
It's dark
stop.
up ahead.
Travis, come here. Okay. Malagos is going to inspect these 2 tunnels over here, the ones that are up to the left.
Give me a perception.
Oh god, I suck at those.
You really do.
Look.
Can we see if Travis does any better?
We should look because you can't.
Well, he's got the light source, so.
Travis, you're not seeing much along these damp cave walls, but you are hearing the dripping of the condensation within the sea cave, as well as the kind of ebb and flow of the water. You're also hearing something that sounds like a chain rattling. And is that a whimper?
Is there anything that smells off, like, that doesn't smell like dank cave or sea?
Give me a perception check.
Dang.
Mia, there is a almost metallic scent in the air.
Can I tell where it's stronger? Like, which direction?
It's pretty similar from both directions.
Do you guys mind if I take, like, 30 seconds and wake Jason up and see if he knows anything about these monsters?
Go
That's
for
fine
it.
with me.
Yep.
Should we resurface and then
have the
or-
better.
Are we still underwater?
No.
No, we're in the cave.
No.
Oh,
We got
Oh,
past
my-
the
okay.
barrier.
That whimpering is continuing, though.
Okay. I mean, we can walk and I can do this. I don't have to be standing still or anything.
Okay.
So, which direction?
That's what we were trying to figure out. What
Okay.
direction to go. There's 3.
Right. So the sound that you heard, did you hear it stronger from any particular tunnel?
Travis, you heard it.
Dumey,
I heard.
Did I?
There are little icons that show me which one of you have night vision.
Okay, I'm going to see then if I can
Sorry.
tell which direction has the activity. I mean, because my first perception check I did only specify smell.
Yes. I will tell you, it will take a very high roll because there is an echo problem.
What will 22 do?
That was only for smell.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was.
Oh, well.
Well,
It's-
shit.
It is very difficult to tell where the sounds are coming from and pinpoint them.
I think Mia's having flashbacks from when she was tortured.
Oh no.
And she's like, maybe I don't listen too clearly. Cool. Well, does anyone else have any clues? Is there a draft coming from one particular place?
Oh, you know what? The first thing my perception first roll was for sight. Can I see if I can figure out where the sound is coming from?
Sure.
Does your divine sense tingle in any particular direction?
That's not for very far ahead. It's only for like 30 feet. I do have detect magic on for 60 feet.
Divine sense for you is always on, or is it?
It's old. I think that's what I was trying to find earlier, was if it's always
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah,
right?
it's
You have to
divine
use it. It's your protect good and evil that's at will now.
yeah, my protect from evil and good
Isn't it?
spell that's constantly going. Yeah, my divine sense is something I just have to use.
Garganoth would like to look at the ground and see if he can see footprints or tracks of any kind.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
sorry.
After Malagos is done.
Yeah, sorry. Divine sense
How-
is only 60 feet.
How big is your aura for that protect from evil good?
It just says I'm always under the effect of a protection from evil and good spell.
Oh,
and that
you're
spell-
always under the effect.
Yeah, I'm always under it. Oops. I had to hit the I button. And that one is within 30 feet. Or no, sorry. Protect from good and evil is different. Yeah, because that's just me.
But you can't be possessed, which is really helpful because if we all get possessed, then you can.
Well, that's the other thing. That's when people are within 10 feet of me. You can't be charmed. You can't be frightened. Thought I had another one. Or is it just those two? I think it's just those two.
Can't be bested in a dance battle.
Obviously. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it, I can do something to help with preventing us, or at least giving us an advantage against being charmed.
Oh,
I mean, we have
yeah.
to pick
As long
a
as
direction
everyone,
to go before we worry about being charmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
as long as that's why Malagos
but-
was thinking of being the
but
first
you
one to walk. Do we just eaty meeny miny mow it?
Well, wait. Garganoth, what was your question again? I apologize.
Investigate for footprints or tracks.
Yes,
Oh my
investigate.
god!
please.
Why were you? Are you the only one who thought of that? Disadvantage? Wouldn't you have advantage?
No, I meant
Underground?
yeah. I had it checked off by accident.
Oops.
With the stone floors, it's a bit difficult, but there are some signs of foot traffic through this main tunnel, and just about equally down each of the adjoining tunnels.
Oh my god, Doomer is not giving it to us, guys. I think
All right.
that's the conclusion that we're
I mean, you'll
drawing
see
here.
why.
Yep.
You'll see why.
Malagos
Damn
said,
you
you know
and
what?
your autonomy to ask for checks.
Malagos is like, let's just try the farthest left tunnel. Maybe. Worst case scenario, we backtrack.
Sure.
And if we get down that tunnel and the whimper starts to get quieter, we know we're going the wrong way.
I think it's about the best we're gonna get.
I do have my perception shield
Waiting
equipped,
on
so
reply from Jason.
if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Yes, I
Shoot the
do
card.
my sending. I hope you aren't sleeping. We took a detour. And are dealing with something I haven't encountered. They can kill and replace humanoids, possibly demonic.
Oh, Jason's gonna feel bad with
It's
that
a
one.
working call, not a hey you up. We'll do that later.
It's Jason. Holy sh!
Guys, this is why you
Damn.
marry the smart one. Shit.
hmm True.
I forgot about that.
I have a 1. It's not that late. Old man.
Or did he not sleep the night before?
What were you doing that you weren't sleeping?
Party.
Gave you.
Oh.
I
Better
went the
be.
romantic
The
pathway.
only appropriate answer.
Oh my god.
hmm
Fucking brick.
I'm checking on something.
Up all night testing new breakfast combinations.
Mia, you married into a bro friendship.
Look, I can't escape it in real life and on the internet.
Hilarious.
I'm doomed to third wheel every single love interest I ever have. It's kind of hurtful after, the first 18 times.
Uh-huh.
You'll get used to it.
No, man.
You'll get used to it,
Well, I think he's asleep, so we can continue on.
All right, so we following Malagos down then.
Malagos, are you going first? Do you want me to go after you, just in case? Or do you
Yeah.
want me to go in the back?
Can you...
Okay. Well,
go
when you
like
send
behind
back a 25 word message, I'll respond.
He's probably checking his books. Leave him alone.
Mia, is it still ringing?
This bitch put me on hold, guys.
Aw.
This looks like a dead end.
Okay. What's over here? Oh. That does not look like a dead end.
Is it truly a dead end? Can I go knock on some stones just to make sure?
If you'd like to. But where Malagos is, there is a large pool in the center.
I do see that. I'm just making sure you're not throwing red herrings at us.
They're
I
blue.
can wait if you want to go knock on the stones.
I'm gonna knock on a stone. Investigation? Because it's not gonna go well. It went mediocre.
Seems to be solid stone washed away by the tide and constant currents of water.
They're not very inventive. No secret compartments.
That works in our favor.
More water. Well, I'm assuming the sound isn't coming from the pool of water. And we wouldn't be able to hear the chains and screams through the pool of water.
Yeah, so third tunnel it is.
So one would draw the conclusion that it would be in the direction.
Tap.
Now my token is.
Go back.
I'm not having a good time today.
Can you type it out so I can put it in my notes? Thanks. Thanks, Dual.
Hold on, I'm making a new token because this thing's being.
A token for what? You don't gotta do that. You just don't. Simply do not.
You know, what would you need a token for?
Absolutely nothing.
We're just going on a friendly swim to the beach, walk to the beach.
Yeah.
Right.
Just the Scooby Gang doing what the Scooby Gang does. No need to throw anything out there.
Does that make me
We're on vacation.
You wish.
Too small.
You know
Fred.
what? Who would we be in the Scooby Gang?
Well,
Right.
Velma's Jason, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I got that
I'm like-
working again.
Is Garganos
I
Shaggy?
make Garganoth Shaggy.
Scrappy Doo.
That's literally what I was just saying does that make Garganoth Shaggy?
Nah, Scrappy.
So the whimpering was a bit louder where you were, but now that you've gone back and around, it's beginning to get louder again.
Great. Well, we have an answer.
Do we?
Before we possibly encounter them, Jason said they sound like Neophron. They're demonic. They're dangerous, they're powerful, and they're hard to kill.
Melissa would like to rack her brain to see if she knows anything about them. Like, has she heard or like read anything about Neophrons? Well,
Could you
Yeah.
maybe pass along a message to Jason after Malagos is done with that for me?
If I have enough words after I have my follow-up, but I can connect to him at any time. So if you ever actually want to talk to him, just let me know. But I can
Okay.
pass along a message.
I would just like to know if he knows where we are. Perhaps there's some kind of herbs or algae that might taste good with our morning hash that he might know of, or something. I don't know. Native to this, to cave-like.
Yeah, just let me call him up and you guys can go foraging together.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
yes, dear.
What was the question?
I was asking if Malagos would know anything about Neophrons, like
I mean,
from.
try a history check.
Okay. Like her time is. God, why do I suck at these two? Nope, nothing. Not scrap.
Never heard that word before.
Nope, new word. It's fine. Because my detect magic is on, and that is going for that. Well, that goes up to 10 minutes. That's for 30 feet, and then I've got the divide sets going, which goes within 60 feet. So I'm going to stay, having heard the word of like Neophron and being told it's definitely demonic, I'm going to focus on things like that with that kind of presence. Do I sense anything within 60 feet?
You do sense something evil within 60 feet.
Can I tell what direction compared to these tunnels we're looking at that it's coming from?
I'm not going to say it's True, but we'll count up as north, down as south, etc. It is
Okay.
south from you at this moment.
Hey guys. Amelia's is trying not to yell so it doesn't echo through the whole thing. So Jason was telling you about Neophrons? I'm sensing something evil down this left tunnel. And she's pointing to the south tunnel.
Makes sense if they are demonic in nature. Let me follow up real quick. Give him some more information. See if he can pass along any, like, if he has a book that has some history on them about how other people have dealt with them.
Okay.
What is a Neophron? We're on an island called Zuck, north of the coast. Long story. Do they have any vulnerabilities or any resistances? And I'm gonna take out my sword.
Malagus is going to pull hers. Well, yeah, Malagus is going to pull hers out and shake the water off of it.
And then I'm gonna turn around also to Garth and be like, what message do you want to give Jason? So when I have a moment I can just, oh, duh, you did tell me that already. I've forgotten. I need herbs for memory loss.
So, as you guys are moving around and speaking and making noises, you do
We're
hear
not stealthy ones.
you do hear a small voice. Hello? Is anyone there?
I don't like this. Maybe
Question.
we don't answer.
Is this a young voice, or is this the voice of someone who is trying to
Not attract
not
attention.
draw the attention of something scary?
It does sound young.
Is it a familiar sounding voice?
No.
You just see Mia start cursing under her breath repeatedly and kicking the wall silently. Neophrons are resistant to cold and fire and lightning and bludgeoning and piercing and slashing from non-magical weapons. They're immune to poison and they're telepathic.
Fuck.
And they can create undead. So that might be why
We're
they're
fine.
storing a bunch of bodies in water pristinely. So they can farm them out later.
Well, I can handle undead.
I haven't fought undead before.
Please, if someone's there, they'll be back soon.
Fuck.
That accent doesn't particularly sound like it matches anyone from this island. It's a little bit like, please, sir, I'd like some more.
Well, either they need
I'm
help
my
or it's an
mommy.
ambush or a trick.
That would cover all the bases.
You want me? I could send my shadow around to take a peek, see?
Yeah, I was
You know what?
about
That
to
would be
suggest
perfect. It's
Okay.
this way. Ameligus is pointing the tunnel out for me to send her shadow that way.
I'm gonna send a quick telepathic BRB to Jason because I don't have time to send him a follow-up message. And then I'm gonna send. Should I get my? Where's my shadow token?
Should be under summon
Oh.
creatures.
There's Mia's echo. Okay. Okay. Bonus action. My echo. And I'm going to put the here. It splits. Can I see, like, is the sound coming from here or here?
It's coming from a southern direction of where you're standing.
So, like, where it wraps around to the water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does your shadow have night vision?
I assume, but let me clarify.
Oh, it can see. Okay, okay. We've just still got the, Nope, that didn't do it. E60. There we go.
Stop it, pins. Oh, motherfucker, go away.
It's working now.
I am going to where's my thing? I'm going to use Echo Avatar so I can go up to 1,000 feet. So I just like lean against the wall and put my hand on Malagos and I say BRB and then I slip into my Echo so I can go further.
Okay. So yeah, you've passed the sound.
Yeah.
And as you turn, you do see what appears to be a young child with heavy cast iron chains around his ankles and his wrists. And the chains are actually pressed into the rock.
What is their condition? And do they look like they belong to this island?
Kind of thin, a bit emaciated. And there's a blindfold over his eyes. Looks almost half elven.
Can I... Do they look like they're some kind of like lore? Like it's a illusion or
No, it's as real as you can tell.
Ugh. Child. Blech. Complicating things. Okay, so that's the kid. I'm going to go further just to check and see if there's anybody else. Like where that chain... Oh, there are the chains now. Okay. I'm going to be further to see if I can hear anything else.
Please, if you can hear me, they'll be back soon. There are a myriad of tunnels and chambers that seem to interlock in no real logical pattern, carved out by water and the ebb and flow.
Ugh, annoying.
and very dark.
I've seen it done different ways, but echo and beach, what is your call?
What do you mean?
Well, I've seen people play where their echo like is sentient enough to speak, but I've seen people allowed to speak through their echo when they're using it as an avatar. I just wanted your thoughts.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
Yours is still a little rebellious.
It is mine. That makes sense. Okay. Well, nothing to write home about in the immediate vicinity. Okay. I snap back to Mia body. There's a small child around the corner, like 25 feet away, chained up. They don't look like they're from this island. They look possibly elvish, half elvish.
How did they get here?
I don't know.
Did they say anything?
They said, please help, they'll be back soon. So it could be a trap, or they brought this kid with them here for some reason.
Well, what does your gut tell you? Trap or no trap?
My gut tells me that kids are always used as a trap.
And I was sensing something evil in that direction. Let's...
Of the child?
Yeah, the path Mia went down, that's where I was sensing the evil.
I didn't see, I mean, I went in like 50, 60 feet, and I didn't see anything else but this kid. So if you want to creep around the corner and see if your spidey senses tingle directly at that.
I will. Does someone want to go with me just in case something goes wrong for backup?
Yeah, I'll back you up.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Malgus is going to start heading down that direction very carefully. She's going to move as quiet as she can, which is very difficult. She doesn't quite want to like get to where the child could. Never mind. She clings.
Oh, they're blindfolded. I don't know how well their hearing is, though.
Well, when one sense is taken away, the other's sharpened. So, oh, Doomer.
Huh?
How strong is that evil sense?
I mean, your evil sense only lasts till the end of your next turn, so it's gone now.
Malgus is going to use it again.
How many times can you use that?
A total 5. I have one more after this.
Okay. So the evil you're sensing feels very much like it's coming from the pool.
Okay.
And not
That makes
from...
me... Okay. Mia, or yeah, not Mia. Malagos is going to look at Mia, quietly point the kid, and shake her head no, and hoping to like relay like not this isn't evil.
Okay.
And she's going to try to motion for the others to like, come on.
I look at my echo, and I have my echo motion for everybody to come here. So we don't have to, like, go around the corner. Come back around the corner.
Yep.
Let her do the work.
Malagos is going to be like, she's not going to speak the words out loud. She's going to like stare at Mia and mouth the words, do we think we can help? Oh, Travis.
What?
Mia is banging her head against the wall.
Travis is not. The child's blindfolded, right? I thought I heard someone say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We weren't going, but the child can hear. We weren't going to approach said child yet.
Well, I'm only wearing a breastplate, so noise isn't particularly an issue if I'm being quiet.
Are you breathing?
I mean, no louder than I would normally.
They can hear you.
Please.
Yeah, you're like right next to them.
Is someone there? It's so deathly quiet.
Hand over mouth.
Mia's like, not being cut. Why do I keep saying Mia? Because I'm staring at your token. Maligos is going to look at Mia and be like, do we have time to help them right now? Not saying words out loud, but mouthing them. Because we don't even know, like, if we free this child. Maligos' thought is if we free the child.
Can Mia read a Dragonborn's mouthed words?
How long have you been adventuring together?
Mia blinks rapidly.
Morse code.
That does not matter, I don't think. Because this is not a normal occurrence between Malagos and Mia.
This is true.
The child starts rattling the chains.
Fuck.
Oh.
He's
Maligos gonna.
Travis is going to lean in and hiss.
Ew. I mean,
Or do you want it to come back soon?
Get me out of here. I've been down here so long.
I've got a hand over his mouth. Quiet. We will
Now Mia
do
feels kind
what
of
we
bad.
can.
So does Maligos. Now we have to help.
Garganoth is going to use his. I have an ability. I'm going to track the name down in a moment, but it lets me examine stonework. I'm going to look at where the chains are bolted into the stone
Okay.
to see if there's any way to, like, see if there's any weak point to chip away without having to just smash the shackles.
Okay. Give me a history check. So, looking at the stone, the spike that's holding the chain in seems to have been driven into the stone by some kind of force. And I'm going to give you a little something extra because you rolled so high. The spike doesn't look like it was hammered.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it was
sure that-
hammered into the stone.
Okay, I'll share that with the group. It doesn't look like this was hammered into the stone with blunt force. Maybe there was, I don't know what else could have, it could be.
Magical.
Oh, sorry.
like
That was me
someone
asking.
Mended
Doomer,
the
because-
stone.
I was
They're
going to
really
ask Doomer.
strong. They pushed it into the rock themselves.
The fuck?
So my detect magic is still active because it goes for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Is there anything weird in this area around this child?
The shackles are glowing.
Can I tell like what class of magic they are? Let's detect magic. The silence is terrifying, Doomer.
I'm terrible with schools of magic. I have to look it up. Hold on.
No, you're fine. Should have warned you I'd always ask these questions since I have detect magic. I just never have a chance.
Abjuration.
Okay, now it's my turn to look this up, because what the fuck is that?
Yep, if you're going to keep
Protective.
asking me that question, you better have that.
It's the same thing as
Oh,
the barrier.
Oh, okay, protective. I don't have the energy.
How did you get down here?
They brought me here. My ship, it wrecked in the cove. And they dragged me down here with the rest of the crew.
How long ago?
I don't know. Can't tell what the days
Alright.
pass.
All right, well, we're going to do what we can to get you out of here. All right.
Please, you have to do something.
Shh, easy.
Quiet.
Malagus is going to step
Quiet.
closer to the child.
Ask him where he came from.
Do what? Oh, yeah. Easy, child. It's all right. Where did your ship come from?
It came from across the sea. We were sailing to Djruthourhi, looking for medical attention for my brother.
What is your name?
Nicodemus.
All right. What are our options?
I don't have the energy to break the spell on those. Where's Kyrie?
I've got the spell magic.
Yeah, I don't have the energy to do it anymore.
So, I am going to do a quick level 3 casting of Dispel Magic on the chains.
Okay. And for good measure, give me a check your spellcasting ability.
Ooh.
Travis, as you reach out and attempt to pull apart the magic that has been cast on the shackles, you feel your spell wane.
Does the child look hurt outside of, like, a lack of food and water?
It's difficult to tell. It's dark. Well, it's not dark where you guys are. I mean, you
I
could
was gonna say, they're in
you
light.
could try to physically inspect him if you wish.
Can I do a medical check on them?
Sure.
Yeah. Basically, I kind of want to look to see, like, are their wrists rubbed raw to see if maybe, like, a gauge of how long they've been here, because if your wrists have been in chains sometime, like, you've been, like, moving about in them.
No, it's difficult
Dear
to see
Dan.
his wrist because he's still shackled. He's a bit thin, a bit pale, a bit gaunt.
So that's going to lead me to my counter argument of, if he is now pale and gaunt, would the shackles not be... Oh, because they're magic, so they probably resized as he lost weight.
Or his bones haven't shrunk.
No, but you're, like... Okay, you're a healthy weight, you get shackles, there's, like, meat and all that around. So as you lose weight,
He's a
would it
child.
not... Same thing?
As
Skinny
far as we know,
Oh, so he was skinny before he got shackled?
Maybe, you don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to gauge a visual answer.
Well, you can't see the past.
No, I can't, but it would be evident in the shackles around his wrist. I watch too many crime movies. With people who get shackled. It's not a problem, it's fine.
Mia's gonna respond to Jason in the interim. I'm gonna walk back around the corner.
I can cast Dispel Magic a couple more times.
Maligos is going to hold up, pause him, and be like, Kyrie, these chains are the Abjuration School of Magic. Do you think you'd be able to dispel them? Do you have energy for that?
I can try.
Okay. Just to like spread around like who's using what energy. Because I don't want everyone to like zap all their energy.
Alright.
Fair enough.
The child starts to struggle a little bit, and you notice that there is a lock on the chains.
Maligos is going to reach out and put her hand on the child's shoulder and try to calm him again. Specifically with her aura, so that he can't be frightened. Ouch, mother.
I mean, feeling fear and taking the frightened condition is two different things, but he may calm down a little bit.
Have we checked to make sure that the shackles are indeed magical?
Yes.
Yep.
Maligos had detect magic. They were shining. They're of the abjuration.
I'm not sure, but I can try if you guys would like.
Yes, please. Travis tried. It didn't go well for him.
If they're enchanted objects, it's not going to be easy to dispel them.
I say begone evil and make an X with my fingers to cast that spell.
Okay, give me a spell casting ability check.
Is that my wisdom?
Yes.
Plus proficiency.
What's your proficiency right now?
5.
5. One less. Nope. Kyrie, you feel the same. The shackles kind of absorb your spell, but nothing happens.
Okay. I had no luck.
You said there was a lock on them, Doomer?
Yeah.
No, however, isn't a lock picker. Is anyone else good with a lock pick?
No, can I break them?
Yeah. You get one
Closest
side.
I get to picking the lock is breaking down doors. And I don't think that's going to be particularly useful here.
Garg, you got a nice, lovely hammer. Did you want to smash a lock?
I could, well, otherwise I'll stand guard.
Do we want to risk drawing attention? Or are we at the point where we're saying, hey, we're going to make a fighting retreat if it comes down?
I mean, or do we give this kid some rations and move it on and then come back?
That's probably the better idea.
Okay. I have a ton of
No,
rations on
please
me.
don't leave me here.
Do you know how to get out?
I can't see anything.
We would take the blindfold off.
I mean, if they have the key, that might be the only way to get them out.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna come back for you. We need to find the key, and we're gonna take care of the bad guys and help the rest of the people of your crew. We're gonna come back for you.
The child starts to sob.
Does anybody have a bear? Not a sewer bear. Not a sewer bear.
Malgus is going to take the blanket that she has in her backpack, and she's going to wrap it around the child.
No, if we can't get these chains off, I mean...
We will come back for you. We need to find the key first. I'm going to assume that this is a toy in the shape of a cat, but it just says cat toy.
No, that was an actual toy for a cat.
Okay. We won't leave that with the child. Okay. Malgus is going to take her spare holy symbol, though. And she's going to place it around the child's neck. And she's going to tell him, I promise you we will be back. Until then, Bahamut will help protect you. Just have faith. All right? If you hear that creature you know holding you coming back, rattle these chains as loud as you can, and we will come to help. But for now, we have to find the key to free you. We will not leave you down here.
Can't you just break them?
Garg. Garganoth.
Oh, yes. Hi. How can I help you?
You have your hammer. Can you try to break the chains? Just be careful. I don't know what'll happen.
Well, it's gonna make a lot of noise, but I suppose I could.
If you put the blanket down over them and then hit it, will it deaden the sound?
Oh,
A little
it
bit.
should.
Mia's gonna
She's
go
actually-
stand by the water because I have not forgotten that that's where the evil vibes are coming from.
Be careful, please.
Mia falls in.
Oh my god. Malgus is actually going to take the cloak that she has on off, and she's going to like fold it a few times, or not fold it, but like wrap it around the chains. Be like, all right, Garg, go for it.
Garg smash.
Okay, here we go.
Hey
Well,
hell.
Wha-bam!
Eat shit chains.
yeah, Gar, you immediately break the chains into little
Gar,
tiny
well,
pieces
Son
that
of
fall
Danielle,
away.
breaker of chains.
They don't call me Breaker of Chains for nothing. I mean, nobody calls me that, but you know what I'm trying to say.
We're going to start.
Nicodemus reaches up and yanks the blindfold off, looking around to try and see you guys.
All right, hold still. Malgus is going to take that cloak, carefully open it up, slide, like with her hand, she's going to carefully move those pieces off and then wrap them around the other one so Garg can break that one.
Can I insight this kid?
You can, but what's your passive perception?
17.
Okay. Your foot kicks a book at the edge of the water.
Oh no.
Go ahead,
That's
Gar.
weird.
All right, secured. Okay, here we go. Winding up. And...
You've cracked it, yes.
I thought we said no half measures, Gar.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. You're fine.
I'm
Mia,
trying to
it
be,
looks- It's a bit
Good.
damp and a bit like worn, but it looks like a ship's log. Continue, Gar.
I read it.
I was just trying to be a little quiet. Okay, here we go again. Ready, and aiming, and wablam.
This is gonna. Oh no. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Gar, you've broken the second set of chains. You've now freed the
Hitting this
child.
kid real quick. Is this a trap? I feel like this is a trap. This has been a trap the entire fucking time. Fuck.
As Nicodemus is freed, he reaches up and tries to embrace Travis.
Mia throws something. Like just, Mia throws the end of a dagger to like clock him with the handle.
Eat the book at him.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna need to know if Travis allows the child to embrace him before we go further.
Boy, that is one hell of a question.
Come on, Travis, he's scared. You're his first sign of hope. What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
The worst that could happen is that this is the actual demon that is trying to help you.
We don't know. This is your child. Look at this sweet innocent child who just begged us to help him.
Travis, you gonna say no in his time of need?
No, Travis could. We don't know. Travis might hate hugs. We've never tried to hug him.
Travis is a split-second decision. Come on.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Yeah, no, Travis is going to is definitely going to allow it.
You're gonna say drop kick him?
So Mia, make that thrown weapon attack.
Oh boy.
I was wondering if that was actually going to be a thing. Please don't hit me.
16.
My armor class is 17.
Well, I wasn't throwing it at you.
Mia,
Trying to clock the kid.
your dagger misses, ricocheting off the wall as Nicodemus wraps his arms around Travis.
Mia! What's gotten into you?
Bad kid! Bad kid, not good. Evil.
Mia, you don't! It's a child!
It's not a child. I hold up the book. Motherfucker.
Travis, you feel a sharp pain in your neck.
Does Malago see this?
I mean, I'm sure Travis would have made a noise, but Mia's probably got your immediate attention.
Yeah, like a dagger, but also
Yeah, no,
Travis would have made noise.
Definitely the moment Travis felt pain, he would have tried to scream.
Hearing someone scream, Malagos would have looked at them, wondered what the fuck, because Mia, why'd you throw a dagger at a child? And two, Travis, how bad can a hug hurt? It's like saying, how bad can a hug hurt? She's turning to look at the child and being like, why are you biting it? What?
So Travis, you take 8 piercing and 15 necrotic. And Mia, go ahead and say what you were going to say.
15 necrotic?
Yes, 8 piercing, 15 necrotic.
Alright, so that brings me down to 72.
And your hit point max goes down by 15.
Oh!
That's not a
Welcome
child,
to-
it's a monster.
It was a monster. Why didn't I sense it? The evil was in the water.
The chains.
Using my last divine sense, where do I feel the evilness now?
Right next to you. And in the water.
Oh.
Malgus is gonna scream out, "It's in the water too!" And then she's like, well, let's see if I can do this. Can like Malgus scream that as she's reaching to grab the back of that child's neck to pull him off?
It is combat time.
God damn it. Ugh.
Should we back out and create a choke point or fight it in the open, where it can drag us down?
Oh, that's terrifying.
And as the child drinks from Travis, its form does change a bit.
Oh, great. Oh,
Alright.
child, I hope you
Mia
like
screams, "For the love of God, if you have something radiant or any fucking holy water, use that shit."
Malgus is walking. Let's go.
Okay, Travis is 23. Because I got 2 sets here for some reason. And Mia's a 12.
I literally never roll well for initiative.
Gar
I never
rolled the
nat-
same thing you rolled the last time, apparently. There we go.
I did not have a good night.
So yeah, Travis, you're up first. You're currently grappled by this thing.
I guess strength check to break the grapple.
That's what it would take, yeah.
Well, I would be next to you guys for the chain, sir.
23.
Yeah.
Cool. Was that considered an action?
Yes. Is your action
Cool.
to break
Action
grapple.
surge.
Okay.
And the halberd is coming down.
Okay. 12? No.
Oh shit.
13? No.
Ooh.
This creature moves back and forth, easily dodging your attacks. And in return, uses a legendary action.
Oh, fuck. Wait, I have a thing for reaction.
Ooh.
A sentinel?
I'm right next to him. No,
I have
that's
Sentinel.
No, it's not Sentinel. I have something else. Fuck, where is it?
No, but can I use sentinel if he's hit?
I think he's got Sentinel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I've got Sentinel.
You're grappled again.
Fuck's sakes. Get this motherfucker off of me.
Nope. I would like... Oh, because he doesn't have to make a saving throw, does he?
Nope.
There it is. That one. That one. I'd like to impose disadvantage, even though I won't help.
Nope, won't help.
Alright, and
This child's gonna get punted.
I don't take damage, right, since it's grappling me, right?
It's, yeah, no damage, just grapple.
Get this little shit off of me.
Garganoth, you're up.
Oh, child, you messed with the wrong...
Garganoth is going to attempt to grapple the child and wrangle it from the neck off of Travis.
Okay. Negative.
Oh boy. As a bonus action, Garganoth will enter his rage. And that will be all.
Okay.
Perfect.
Malagos.
Malagos is immediately going to speak the draconic word for fire and light flame tongue, which she had already had out in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she's immediately going to try to stab this child.
Okay. Miss. That one is a hit.
Good. And it also comes with that lovely radiant damage as well. Because I have improved Divine Smite. Which is already figured into the damage.
Okay. So 15 radiant. 56.
And Travis, just as like a side note, because we've traveled, does Malagos, like, with the time that we traveled, has Malagos discerned that like Travis is usually like pretty good at defending himself, or does he come across as someone who needs a little bit of extra oomph?
I mean, I'm certainly not a glass cannon. So,
Okay. And then, you know what? I got something even better. Malagos is going to... Wait, is that a bonus action? No, it's not. Okay. Well, we'll save that. Malagos is going to look at Travis and cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Okay.
And be like, let Bahamut protect you. Just whoosh. Shimmer.
cool. And that lets me take off the broken breastplate modifier.
Yeah, it gives you +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
For up to 10 minutes, so long as I can concentrate on it.
Yeah, which brings me back up to my normal 19 because my breastplate is broken. I'm down to a 17.
Ooh.
Which means you have now brought me back up to my usual 19. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all. That's my action. That's my bonus action. I got nothing else.
Yeah, the radiant damage causes the creature to hiss and like pull back, but he sinks his claws, like holding on to Travis all the tighter.
You will release him.
Wait, I rolled. Why didn't that add him to the turn order?
I think you rolled on his other token.
That's weird. Add turn. It's 18, so it's right after you.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, he has advantage against me, doesn't he?
No, not with grapple.
Oh, no, that's right. He just has disadvantage attacking anyone but me.
That's fine. He's gonna hate trying to attack me. But he's gonna want to attack me.
I will kick him into the water like a football if he even tickles me.
If he tickles you? You know what? After this, I don't think we're gonna help children.
So he's gonna multi-attack. Gonna bite.
Before, you already rolled. I was trying to get it before you rolled.
Sorry.
Well,
15
who's he trying to roll
piercing,
again?
26 necrotic. You lose 26 necrotic, or you lose 26 maximum HP.
You'll walk that off.
Christ. Okay, before your next one,
Okay.
I'm going to Shadow Martyr.
54.
I think I have one left. Yeah, I have one use of those. And my Echo is going to teleport to take the hit.
There's unoccupied space within 5 feet of the targeted creature.
Or I guess if they're going after Travis in this area.
Okay, I'll allow it, even though... Okay, yeah. So 1 unarmed strike. To your shadow.
God.
92.
Oof.
12 bludgeoning.
15.
Now, if the shadow doesn't have Sentinel, can I whack it because I have Sentinel?
It says
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target does not have Sentinel, I can use a reaction to hit it.
Yeah, you could have used it whenever he bit Travis.
No, because Travis
Travis
has Sentinel.
has Sentinel.
Oh. Well, yeah, you made it at the shadow, and the shadow doesn't have Sentinel.
Literally,
So
these
angry
three people
Garganoths.
Right at,
Bam.
these 3 people right at the creature all have Sentinel and can't help each other.
So, 11 damage. And that killed me as shadow. One more
I'm
unarmed
sorry, I
strike
tried to
on
get it
Travis.
before he bit you. I tried. Let the record show.
Yeah, you tried.
Sure you
Too
did.
quick. No, she
Another-
was speaking. They were speaking. Sorry.
That's right. Another 7 bludgeoning.
Oof.
Who's taking the bludgeon?
You.
Ugh.
So do you become a vampire spawn if he takes you down to 0? How do you want to be put out of your misery?
Just take my fucking head off.
Okay.
31 minus 7, that
Sorry.
is 24?
Jesus.
Yep, chipping away at them old life points.
Completely. God damn.
Yeah, no, it has taken me from 90-something hit points to 54 total, and I am now down to 24 current hit points.
Yeah, and do you let the record show Maligos did yell out earlier, there's one in the water. Like, it's the evil feeling was still coming from the water.
Well, dealing with not in the water.
Oh. Where's this?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Maligos had just said that before she tried to, like, beat into the... Oh, does he have resistance against fire?
Really bad for vampires.
I was gonna say, like, he not only got holy light, but fire as well.
What is that? Why is it so long?
Why?
That is teleport.
This is
Oh,
Jason.
Jason.
It's going to be
Here I
difficult
come
with
to
the
sit there.
description he was given.
I haven't seen the
Oh.
island enough.
Let's go.
Well, at least he knows it was on the island of Zuck.
That's right.
Honestly, at this point, Travis isn't going to say no to any extra help that shows up.
I was about to say, I think Travis needs you. I'm just fine.
Karg's pretty good too.
You're fine for now.
I mean,
Nope.
he hasn't rolled yet.
You need to roll, sweet cheeks.
D100.
100.
I believe in you. You got this.
Don't get sent to the wrong dimension.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
oh God, no.
My god. Alright, Caitlin, where do you end up?
Oh no.
Well, that's a mishap.
Oh no.
Not like this.
Each teleporting creature takes 3d10 force damage.
Oh.
It's a 19. And I
Jesus,
re-roll
nine.
on the
Fucking hell.
table to see where you wind up.
Oh my god, you're gonna be halfway across the world in the wrong direction.
So
I'd be underwater.
The worst place would be if he ends up in the fucking enemy's
Oh boy.
camp.
I rolled a 7.
Jesus Christ. Is that in our favor this time?
No.
The way
I'm
he
never
said
seeing
no.
my husband ever again.
So that's
He's
another,
in the mouth of the volcano.
That's another mishap for another 3d10.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
He's but a fragile wizard, Dumey.
And then I gotta roll the 100 again.
Type charm. That's so much better.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But the friend.
I can't.
What's the 59 now?
So that's off target. A random distance away from the destination in a random direction. Distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was traveled.
Oh god. How far away was he when he traveled?
So 1d10.
He's like
Oh my
above
God.
ground over us.
He can fly. He will drown.
So he's
I think-
12% off. Now I gotta look at the map. Hold on.
Fucking ocean, you twat.
You're suspended in a tree like way above ground where we are.
I cannot wait to tell Caitlin this. Just so you know. For all the shit we ever gave that elf.
I literally just spit.
Is the party just cursed as far as teleportation is concerned?
Yes.
This party has never had a good time teleporting.
No, because we're fucking stupid and go places we've not been familiar with.
Okay, so he would have been at Pthopum.
Well, maybe if you gave Jason a better description. I mean,
Okay. Gargano.
To be fair, if he had a map, he would see.
I'll throw you in the volcano and not ask Jason to help you for breakfast.
okay, whoa, let's not get hasty here. Let's
Oh, I'm hasty.
let's talk this out.
I'll click the boots. Don't make me.
And that's about
Oh, no.
5.5 inches, which is about
So average, right? Average.
5.
Damer, do you want me to do the math? I love math.
An inch on this map is about 50 miles.
Oh boy.
250, 275. What's 12% of 275?
Right next to me.
33.
33?
Yeah, 33 miles.
Are we able to times it by the power of love?
Ooh, I have lots. Let's divide it by the power of love.
So then I roll a
mhm.
d8.
What's that
Whichever
tell you?
makes it better.
So 3 is east, 4 is southeast,
God bless America.
5 is south, so he's 33 miles to the south offshore.
Oh my god, he's in the fucking ocean.
Oh no.
Is the island even within sight of him?
He could have been in the
This is
volcano,
true.
guys. He could have been in the volcano.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Could have been.
Yeah. He would have
He's
died
gonna
and
be
never would
eaten
have.
by a shark. I think I'd rather be eaten by a shark than disintegrated in the volcano. I am so stressed out right now. I can't even tell you.
Well, let's mark this spot as yeah, so right after Nicodemus, Remy's turn is. So I mean,
Flop.
if he could try to teleport again.
Oh god.
So,
Holy fucking shit.
but yeah, and you took how much did I say? 19 and 13, so 32 damage total, force damage.
One for each mile off course.
Yeah, oh, just about. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god. The first thing I'm gonna do to my husband when I see him after all the time is punch him in the face.
Well, you don't even know it happened yet.
I know.
If he never tells you.
Well, I mean, it's going to become pretty obvious if we come back to the ship and he's there waiting for us.
Or he's dead.
Well, Mia, it is your turn. So, wait, for the narrative purpose. So yes, in the far-off town of Fathopham, about 275 miles away on the mainland, Jason attempts a teleportation spell with Mia's 25-word description of where they are. The teleportation has a mishap, and even with Jason's best intentions, he is thrown into the ocean about 30 miles offshore of the Isle of Zook. And lands in the ocean. Let's check back in 6 seconds, shall we?
Jesus Christ.
You can't blame me for this one.
God.
Mia, it's your turn.
Okay, perfectly normal day for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mia's going to back up here, and then let loose 2 holy arrows.
Okay.
Go, Mia, go. Go, Mia, go.
Maybe. Good.
20 is a hit for 17.
Oh, I get 3 attacks. 3 holy arrows.
It's a miss.
13 is a miss. 27 is a hit for 17.
You know what? I was gonna say no extra damage.
What do you mean?
Radiant doesn't hurt him
17.
extra.
Yeah, that's extra damage.
I thought you did the mathing.
I didn't look at like the numbers that she rolled. That's 12.
Well, that's half of doing the
Bonus
mathing.
action.
I know. I did it for the. Look, I did my math and I'm back sewing while I wait for my turn.
Bonus action, bring the shadow back.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah, that might be.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here like a ball of stress.
Legendary
I'm
action to
done.
bite Travis again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come
Not
on!
bad.
I got nothing. I tried before.
11
Yeah, I tried
piercing,
before too.
17 necrotic, max HP down by
I'm
another
going-
17.
Oh,
Uh,
You're gonna die. You need to get out of there.
17. 17 necrotic. 17 HP down by another 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. At the rate we're going, I'm going to take Bugarest as my replacement character. If I even decide to take a replacement character.
Do it.
Oh shit. I am dead.
Oh
Well,
fuck.
you're
I
unconscious.
am down.
What's your HP total at?
Let's see here. 54 minus 17. That is
You said you had
37.
24.
Okay. Yeah, because if your maximum is reduced by 0,
You're dead.
yeah, and then you turn into a vampire spawn.
Oh fuck.
You'll be fine. They'll walk it off.
Just walk it off.
Kyrie's turn.
Light him up
Oh.
like a fucking Christmas tree, Kyrie.
And you
What?
just kind of watch as Travis falls unconscious and prone.
So he lets him go.
No.
Shit.
You're a walking holy creature.
Yeah. I guess Travis is right next to Malagos, so I am going to. Actually, let me double check something.
Yeah, you saw.
Oh, I
you would
can't
have
use
seen
this one.
Malidos like try to like slice at them with a white. I want to. You know, Demir, because I have like improved mind smite, does that turn the flames of flame tongue like white with the holy energy?
I mean, yeah, if you want to flavor it that way.
Fuck yes.
Okay. Well, I had something planned out, but then I realized I need to be within touch distance, so that's not happening.
I mean, you could get
So-
close enough to touch him. God,
No.
I didn't say close. Well,
No.
it's holding Travis, so
Yeah. Hopefully that'll help its dexterity not be as good because it's holding something. So I'm going to flip it off and say burn bitch.
yeah. I
Okay.
still don't see the shadow after refreshing.
I think it's still fucky and not working properly.
There's the shadow.
Yep, there it is. And everything is the way it should be. For the moment.
Okay.
So I
Target gains
believe it
attack.
has to exceed a 16 spell save DC. On Dex, I believe.
Dex save.
Does it have disadvantage while it's grappling me?
Oh my god. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter either way.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that was rude. Though I kind of
Rude.
expected it. I'm gonna step back a little bit more because I do not like this thing. Let me see. I will, as a bonus action, use Spirit Guardians as my expertise.
I have a really fun question when you're done. For Doomer.
Mm-hmm.
Is nothing working when I click on it?
I think it's just lagging. Doomer,
Mm-hmm.
I put a holy symbol on it. Does that do anything to it?
Not in this world. It's not like Christianity and all
Oh.
that.
Well, it was more because it's imbued with, Bahamut. Such. Bahamut
I
holy
thought
Yeah,
symbol.
my
about it.
expertise one isn't
Ah,
working.
just crossed my mind. It would have been really
And
cool
with
to flavor
my-
it that way.
Go ahead, Kyrie. Sorry.
Sorry, with my expertise, I'm able to use it at the highest available slot, right?
What?
For my expertise, because it's used as a bonus action, not an actual spell slot. If
Spirit
I remember it,
What are we talking about?
Spirit Guardian.
my spell expertise.
Oh, yeah. I believe.
Okay, I think so too. That sounds right. So that'll get cast at a level 8.
Okay.
Shit, you're level 8 spells now? My god.
Yeah.
15 feet. So let's skip your aura. 15-foot aura. gonna make it blue. Nope. Not that color blue. Let's make it this color.
That works a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, and then I will end my turn.
Okay, so
Trying to find out if Travis does a red shirt.
okay, so as Kyrie does that,
Oh.
okay, yeah, he takes that much damage. And Mia, being closest to the water, you do hear the water kind of shift.
Oh, fuck.
As up from the dark depths of the pool begins to come 5 figures.
I just shout that they're back.
But honestly, it is 12:46. It's almost 1 o'clock. I think this is probably a good place to end tonight, but let's end with Mia reading the ship's log. If she would like, or if they would like to.
Yeah, can you link it again? It disappeared. The whole thing?
If you want.
Okay. Ship's log, wind shear. Captain Edric Van. Entry 12th day of the 12th moon. Clear skies upon departure, a fair omen. The wind shear makes good time eastward with a steady wind off our stern. We carry the Djruthourhi siblings aboard, bound for the mainland. Cargo is light otherwise. We have room to spare. Though most of the crew prefers to steer clear of the passengers. A proud lot, the Djruthourhis, though I sense grief clinging to them like fog. The youngest boy, Nicodemus, is ill. Macelin, his older sister, tends him diligently. I have instructed the ship's doctor to offer assistance, but Macelin insists it is a private matter, an inherited condition. Strange choice of words. Thus far, the boy remains confined to his cabin. No disruptions. Spirits are high. We anticipate landfall within 5 days. Ship's log, wind shear. Captain Edric Van. Entry 13th day of the 12th moon. Something is amiss. Nicodemus has worsened. His skin has taken on a pallor so stark it unsettles even the hardened among us. His lips are pale, and he flinches from even the lamplight. Macelin remains fiercely protective, refusing all aid save for bringing him water mixed with something dark from her own satchel. The doctor reports oddities. No fever, no pulse he can find at the wrist, yet the boy still breathes. Or something close to it. A heavy quiet has settled over the wind shear. The crew avoids the Djruthourhi quarters entirely now. Even in his calm, the ship feels wrong, like the air before a lightning strike. Tonight I found salt scattered across the threshold of their cabin, laid there by one of the galley hands. Superstition. But I cannot bring myself to order it swept away. I have never been a fearful man, but I confess I do not sleep easily tonight. Ship's log, wind shear. Captain Edric Van. Entry 14th day of the 12th moon. The seas have turned against us. I write this by lamplight as the storm builds, a monstrous thing blacker than anything I have seen. The barometer plummeted this morning. The sky sickened green by noon. We tried to turn back toward the coast, but the winds will not let us. The Djruthourhi siblings remain in their quarters. The youngest, Nicodemus, worsens with each passing hour. His fever burns unnaturally cold. The doctor says he's never seen the like. The boy does not sweat, does not cry, only stares now with wide, too bright eyes that seem almost to reflect the lantern light. Strange things happen at night. Nicodemus whispers in his sleep, old words no man aboard recognizes. And the ship's rats, those we haven't already closed off, or chased off, gather outside his door in eerie silence. Marceline, his older sister, forbids anyone else from tending to him, claiming it is but a sickness of the blood and nothing more. But the crew mutters darkly. Some swear they've seen Nicodemus standing at the foot of their bunks in the small hours, though he never leaves his cabin by day. I cannot say if it's madness or truth. The line blurs in storms like this. I have given the order to lash everything down and prepare for the worst. We must ride it out, or not at all. If this is my last entry, let it be known we did all we could. May the sea take pity on us. For whatever waits within this ship, I fear it is not bound by wood or water.
Cool. Family vampires.
Oh boy.
I guess we found the team. Oh, now I see what. Goddamn.
Well, everyone.
Goddamn it, Dinger.
We won't be back next week because next week's the first Saturday. But we will be back the week after that.
Next week is Kentucky Derby Day.
So
Sorry, I get really excited this time of year.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. And remember, there are 20 sides to every story. Roll for yours.